The original symbol, the circle, dominated by the cross. The lower overcomes the higher, the lower abuses the higher. The result is physical penetration, activity, will, activity, passion, demand. The primal arrow symbolizes the fertility rune, by which this symbol signifies the domination of the sexual force over the realm of the spirit. Mars is considered as minor disaster, but at least in many books. And when we see its outer form depicted, Mars is often described as an evil, fierce, and untamed warrior who brings about misery. But Mars is far from being just a god of war. He symbolizes overcoming and progress, fighting what is old, like winter. Mars was therefore also referred to as the god of spring. Mars's forces want to be used with courage, but also with discipline. These forces bring unhappiness only if they are used unrestrainedly, or if they are used too little, only in suggestion. Man, especially when young, must grow by overcoming obstacles, which test what is at his core. This is what Mars symbolizes very clearly when it stands in the sky close to the Earth and in opposition to the Sun. Then the Sun seems to challenge and to want to show itself to us bright red, full of martial courage. If all revolutionaries choose red as their color, then this is quite correct from the point of view of the archetype and promises success. Mars is fighting, but only for a just cause. Good Mars is also disciplined, and it is especially important that he submits completely to the goddess of earthly love and the goddess of heavenly love. In fact, he fights only until he achieves love, of whatever kind. And this can be observed daily in the horoscope due to the relatively fast orbits of Mars, i.e. its transits. A young man who does not exercise his Martian powers is not equal to his life's tasks. A man should, in due time, deploy his Martian powers, not fearing that there is talk of a little misfortune, but trying them out. And this also means, as Mars teaches, to bow down and submit unconditionally to love when one meets it at birth. This is also how the message of Mars is translated in astrology. Whoever does not examine Mars in himself, and the horoscope shows how to do this, really falls into misery, because he basely spends his strength and thus turns against his inner instinct.